You know, it's only July and A24 has put out 3 great films already, and that's amazing because this movie is amazing. What's up, guys, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of The Farewell, the newest film from director Lulu Wang, and it stars Awkwafina, Tzi Ma, Diana Lin, and Shuzhen Zhao. So, when I first heard about The Farewell, it was through the trailer, and I didn't know this movie was coming out. I had not heard nothing about it. Like most A24 films, it just kind of snuck under my radar. But the trailer released. I did a react for it. I really liked what I saw, so I was excited to see this movie because it deals with family dynamics. It deals with a culture that I'm not necessarily familiar with, and it deals with a way of dealing with death that is not common amongst Americans and most societies. And I was interested. This looked like a different film for Aquafina. It looked like it was shot very well, and I was ready to see it. But unfortunately, with the way things work, with the way release dates and marketing and so on and so forth, I had to wait until today to watch it, and I'm so glad I actually went to see it because this movie's phenomenal. It's a piece of art at its finest, and it's one of the career performances of Aquafina because she's known for her like abrasive comedy and goofiness, and here she is toned down. She feels like a real person, and she just brings it. This is an Oscar-worthy performance. This is in the same level of something like Adam Sandler with Punch Drunk Love, where you get a character actor or actress who is known for doing these really obsessive comedies, really strange, whatever Happy Gilmore or Crazy Rich Asians, and they give them a depth. This is like Jim Carrey doing the Truman Show or A Man on the Moon. It's a real deep dive into dramedy or drama because there is comedy in this movie. So it's an amazing turn from Aquafina, but the movie is dealing with a culture idea where the Chinese families, when they learn about someone who is dying of cancer, who is dying of some kind of disease, they don't tell them about it. They make it seem like everything's all right. So after Billy Aquafina plays Billy, after her grandmother is diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, they decide they're not going to tell her. They're just saying it's like a fake, not fake, but it's not really a big thing, I guess you could say. And so the family has concocted this plan to have Billy's cousin, who is dating a Japanese girl, which is kind of cool because you have Chinese and Japanese cultures clashing together. And they concoct this plan to basically trigger them into being married so that the grandmother can not pay attention to what's really going on. So she is going to marry this couple and so on and so forth. And so the family goes over to China to see the grandmother for the last time, and it's a way for everybody to get together to celebrate her life without her knowing about it, which is really crazy to think about, but it is a thing that some cultures do, especially Chinese culture. And Aquafina, who has a very insane range in this movie, her parents are afraid that she is going to spill the beans or tell the grandmother. And Billy's, because she's lived in America for so long, she thinks that this culture ideology is very weird and uncouth and just not it doesn't seem right, and to us it doesn't seem right, but it's like I said, it's a Chinese culture thing. And so the parents go over there, and Aquafina, Billy's character, she decides she's going to go over there too, and everybody's afraid that, like I said, she's going to spill it. But in the process, it gives her a chance to see her grandmother for the last time, to be with her grandmother for the last time, and to celebrate who her grandmother was because they're so close. They're it's kind of like if your grandparents, how much they loved you when they were growing up and stuff like that. It's such an emotional bond, and Billy is doing everything she can not to say anything, but her emotions are getting to her. You can see she's sad and depressed, and it's echoing into her father and her uncle and aunt and her great aunt or whatever. And it's just, this feels like a real story. It feels like a specially told story. Apparently, this really happened to Lulu Lang, and it really shows these emotional, deep felt stories have some kind of resonance of real life nature to them, and you can really feel Lulu Lang expressing what her family had to go through. And it's a really passionate story that really just does so much, and is really powerful and just moving and energetic. It really feels like these characters are a family. A lot of them are actors, and you have to pretend. But Lulu Lang and her direction and how much commitment these character actors do is just, it's incredible. And this story is incredible. And just to watch, Billy's character Awkwafina, playing her, I it blows my mind how she probably won't get an Oscar nomination for this movie, and she really deserves it. It's like when, with Adam Sandler and Punch Drunk Love, or Jim Carrey with The Truman Show, they deserved Oscar nominations, and it's really sad that none of them got it. But yeah, it's a bravado performance. It's a career making performance, and it really shows how much range Awkwafina has in this role. And it doesn't take away from the rest of her family, which are magnetic and exciting, and they're really showing the culture of China in this modern age. Billy's parents are also on the idea, because they've been in New York for so long in America, that maybe they need to say something, but it's just that Chinese ideology that keeps them, from actually saying anything. So, and another character I have to talk about is Nai, who's played by Shuzhen Zhao. This is the grandmother who has cancer. She's absolutely phenomenal in this movie. She is on par with Awkwafina's Billy character in the fact that she's on the other side. She doesn't know she has cancer, but she lives her life to the fullest. She loves her family. She loves Billy to death. It's like her whole world. And the fact that she gets all her family back in town together, she brings it, and just how committed she is to this performance. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, I found out that some of the people in this movie are Lulu Lang's real family, and it's incredible. Like, each performance just feels real and authentic, and Shuzhen Zhang is really authentic as this grandmother, and it's really, 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 really good. But everybody else is just on point. They don't get as much emotional range. Awkwafina, Billy's dad, you can see his emotions because it's his mother. But I just really think that it's Billy and Nai's kind of story, and how they reconnect, and how much two people have such a powerful bond. And it's beautifully told. And like I said, this is Lulu Lang's just like bravado directorial performance, and she deserves all the credit she gets for getting this type of material out there to show the world, because we don't see a lot of films like this. We see outlandish versions of Chinese culture, and it's nice to see a true to form feel to a culture that is just, it's family is everything, I guess you could say, for Chinese culture. And there's a reason why, and this shows it in fantastic fashion. So, but that's it. That's gonna be my take on The Farewell. Highly recommended. It's definitely something worth watching. It does have subtitles through most of the movie, so be aware of that. I know a lot of people don't like subtitles, but if you've seen the trailer and you really like it, definitely see the movie. So that'll do it. Hit the subscribe button below, hit the notification button at the top, and comment below on what you think of this movie. But otherwise, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for checking out Movie Emporium. I really appreciate it. If you want to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button and the bell at the top. Find out what's coming next for Movie Emporium. Also, check out these two videos. They're amazing. I think they're awesome. I think you'll enjoy them too. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.